You know, I'm really just pleased with the guys, the way they were able to flip it. And I think our defense fuels our offense, and you know we want that to be our identity. So to have two 18-point defensive quarters, and then obviously we started making shots and started getting a better rhythm offensively. But again, going back to the defense, I thought Bled's defense, just in a lot of different areas, was really special. And Giannis's activity in the second half, blocking shots at the rim, carding different guys, put him on Justice Winslow, who had 20 at halftime, and Giannis took him a lot in the second half, and so. Just really, those two guys set the tone for the whole group to be really good defensively.
What was missing from the defense in the first half in particular?
I just thought we were on our heels. There was not a sense of, you know, the activity and the togetherness that, you know, usually is kind of signatures for us. We didn't really have anything. They were kind of doing whatever they wanted, including on the boards. We're just kind of standing and watching, and you know, just a really poor first half, but. You know, pretty dramatic change in the second.
My teams don't come from 20 down. It doesn't. I mean, it's happened, but it doesn't happen often. You know that. What's it say about this group that they're able to do it on the road, late in the season, blah, 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 blah. Is just one more thing to add to the ledger of what you guys have accomplished so far?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we talk a lot about our competitive nature. We talk about our character. You know, when you're having adversity or you face adversity, that's when your character shows. And, you know, there's no guarantees that we're going to be able to do that. And we don't want to get down 20, but to have the competitive spirit, the competitive nature, and the character in that locker room, you know, it's a good thing that we can reference on, we can call on. The more of these we have, where we dig deep and make things happen, it's good for us.
Chris started the third quarter hot offensively, and then Ersan seemed to kind of finish it. How good were their performances on the offensive end?
Yeah, Chris, you know, I thought really kept us afloat in a couple different stretches. You know, like you said, the start of the third quarter, I thought even though we're down 20, I think it would have been even worse without Chris in the first half. And then Ersan made some shots, and Pat made some shots, Nico made some shots. It just, you know, kind of became contagious. But I thought Chris was really, you know, important the way we started the third quarter.
You mentioned Giannis' two-way effect. Just, I don't know, how does he go from the first half where he gets a little frustrated to just what he's able to do in the second half? How are you able to unlock that?
I think Giannis probably got the key in his locker and, you know, took it out and used it on himself. So, you know, whatever, you know, he's, I think, a mentally tough player. He's a guy that expects a lot of himself. He has very high standards for himself, and you know, I think collectively we didn't meet our standards, and I think individually he knows he could be better in the first half. And so, you know, I think when as a group we don't do well and individually we don't go well, I like our response more often than not.
Do you have to get super mad, or do they kind of do it themselves at this point?
No, I think tonight was very much the players. You know, we watched a tiny bit of film at halftime, but there was no yelling or screaming or anything like that. The players, I think they just found it within themselves and went out and changed things.
Did you like the shots you were getting in the first half? I mean, even though obviously you were in a big hole, it seemed like a lot of the looks you were getting from deep were open.
Yeah, it's like a lot of times I think it felt like there was a decent number of good looks, and you got to make those against a good defensive team. And you know, a team that plays a lot of zone, sometimes it can become contagious the other way. You miss some good looks, and all of a sudden it just doesn't feel like, you know, you have it offensively. But they played well defensively, but I do think there were some times where we got to make some of those shots in the first half.
You guys started switching on defense early tonight. Was that just a function of needing to throw the curveball and try something a little bit different?
Yeah, I just felt like it was one of those nights where you know, we needed to do something different and just try and change the rhythm. They were in a great rhythm to start the game. I think they went out like 25-8 or something like that, and just see if we could get them out of their rhythm. And it didn't really happen in the first half, but you know, maybe over time it did.
What's the latest with obviously what's the right heel?
Yeah, so he's got some heel soreness, so you know, we'll go home tonight, and I'm sure he'll go in and, you know, get checked, and you know, we'll see how he checks out tomorrow.
Is that related to the plantar fasciitis that had been an issue before?
I don't know, to be honest. I was really just told it's heel soreness, and that's, you know, a lot of it's kind of been heel soreness, plantar fasciitis. So he's kind of been managing it. We've been managing it, you know, for part of the season.